Did you know the Eiffel Tower can sway in summer? The iconic structure isn't just a stunning landmark, it's also a fascinating example of how materials react to temperature changes. During the hot summer months, the Eiffel Tower can lean away from the sun, with its top moving as much as 7 inches. This happens because the tower is made of iron, a metal that expands when heated. As the sun warms the iron beams, they stretch and cause the tower to grow slightly taller and shift position. Conversely, cooler temperatures in the winter cause the iron to contract, bringing the tower back to its original shape. This impressive phenomenon not only highlights the tower's engineering, but also reminds us of the dynamic nature of our world. So next time you see the Eiffel Tower, remember it's more than just a pretty landmark. It's a living, breathing structure reacting to nature. Did you know Tesla offers insurance based on your driving habits? In an innovative move to boost safety, Tesla has rolled out its own car insurance service. This isn't just any insurance. It uses real-time vehicle data to evaluate risks and set premium rates. By continually monitoring driving behaviors, Tesla can reward safer drivers with lower insurance costs. So if you tend to follow speed limits and avoid hard braking, you could find yourself paying less. This system means that premiums now reflect how safely you drive instead of relying on traditional factors like age or credit scores. It's an exciting development in the insurance industry, giving drivers a fresh incentive to improve their habits. Who wouldn't want to save money while promoting safer roads? With this unique approach, Tesla is not only protecting drivers, but is also reshaping how we think about car insurance. Guess what really drives our sense of time? Dinosaurs roamed the Earth for an astonishing 150 million years, while humans have only been around for about 200,000 years, making up a tiny fraction, just 0.1% of that vast timeline. Imagine the world during the age of dinosaurs, with enormous creatures like Tyrannosaurus rex and gentle giants like Brachiosaurus. They ruled the land, while early mammals were hiding in the shadows, barely existing. Fast forward to today, and it's fascinating to think about how our short existence pales in comparison to the reign of these incredible reptiles. We often feel like humans have always been the center of the universe, but in reality, we share our planet's history with these ancient giants. So the next time you think about time, remember that the era of dinosaurs was not just a chapter, but a whole book, spanning millions of years before we even appeared. What do you think we can learn from their long reign? You might be shocked to learn about dugongs. These incredible aquatic mammals, closely related to manatees, are not just fascinating creatures. They were once common in the waters of China until they vanished in 2008. Sadly, there have been no confirmed sightings since, marking a significant loss in marine biodiversity. Dugongs primarily feed on seagrass, playing a vital role in maintaining healthy underwater ecosystems. Their gentle nature and unique appearance likely inspired the legendary myths of mermaids, captivating human imagination for centuries. Imagine sailors spotting these graceful mammals gliding through the water and mistaking them for mythical beings. The extinction of dugongs in China serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of marine life and the impact of human activities such as fishing and habitat destruction. As we learn more about these magnificent creatures, it becomes increasingly important to take action to protect the marine environments that many species depend on. What will it take for us to ensure such beautiful beings don't vanish forever? Did you know the hognose snake plays dead? This fascinating creature uses a remarkable defense mechanism to survive in the wild. When threatened, the hognose snake dramatically flips onto its back and sticks out its tongue, mimicking a lifeless state. This act of feigning death might look theatrical, but it's extremely effective. Predators are often deterred by potential prey that appears deceased, allowing the hognose snake to escape danger. Its unique upturned snout adds to its distinctiveness and helps it stand out among other snakes. In addition to this clever tactic, hognose snakes are often characterized by their vibrant colors and patterns, which can also serve as camouflage in their natural habitat. Next time you see a snake, remember that some of them have special tricks up their sleeves, or in this case, scales. It's a wonder of evolution how certain animals, like the hognose snake, have adapted such intriguing survival strategies. So the next time you're in nature, Keep an eye out for these remarkable reptiles and their fascinating behaviors. Here's what actually happens when soldiers question sanity. During a battle in Normandy, a commander named Bill Milan experienced an extraordinary twist of fate. As the chaos of war raged around him, enemy forces spotted Milan and hesitated to shoot. They thought he might be insane. This unusual decision highlights just how unpredictable and frantic wartime situations can be. Imagine the scene: bullets whizzing through the air, soldiers scrambling for cover, and here stands Milan, seemingly unfazed by the danger. His behavior, perhaps erratic under pressure, made the adversaries second-guess their mission. This incident not only sheds light on the mind-bending atmosphere of battle, but also reflects how perceptions of sanity can switch the course of events in life-and-death scenarios. What does this say about our understanding of mental states in high-stress situations? You might be shocked to learn that. Have you ever seen a floating temple in Japan? Kiyomizu-dera Temple in Kyoto truly embodies a masterpiece of design and spirituality. Nestled high on a cliff, this Buddhist temple provides stunning panoramic views that draw both tourists and locals to its serene grounds. The name Kiyomizu-dera translates to Clear Water Temple, inspired by the nearby Ottawa waterfall, where visitors partake in ritual cleansing believed to bring fortune and happiness. What captivates visitors most is the main platform, which dramatically extends from the hillside, giving the illusion that it floats in midair. Built using traditional techniques that avoid nails, the intricate wooden pillars highlight the exceptional craftsmanship of Japan's ancient builders, establishing a deep connection with the surrounding natural landscape. This temple transforms throughout the seasons, blooming with cherry blossoms in spring, offering a breathtaking display of nature's beauty. Whether standing on the platform or meandering through its tranquil gardens, Kiyomizu-dera's charm and historical significance promise to leave you spellbound. Hard to believe, but cats can hear ultrasounds. This amazing ability allows our feline friends to detect sounds that are completely inaudible to humans. Cats can hear frequencies ranging from 48 Hz to 85 kHz, while humans can only hear between 20 Hz and 20 kHz. This heightened sense of hearing helps cats in the wild, where they can locate tiny, high-pitched sounds made by their prey, like rodents and insects. For example, when a mouse squeaks, it often produces sounds in the ultrasonic range that are crucial for the cat's hunting success. This incredible feature also explains why your cat might seem to react to things you can't hear. Whether it's the faint hum of a neighbor's pet or the high-pitched sound of a toy, cats' ears are finely tuned to pick up on these elusive noises. So next time your cat seems extra attentive, remember they might be hearing something extraordinary. What else are they listening to? Have you ever wondered why some insects are masters of disguise? The wandering violin mantis, found in southern India and Sri Lanka, showcases an incredible talent for camouflage that rivals the best in nature. This remarkable insect can mimic the appearance of a branch, allowing it to blend seamlessly into its environment. This clever disguise grants the mantis a stealthy advantage while hunting, as its prey often passes by unaware of the lurking predator. Not only does it excel in hiding, but the wandering violin mantis possesses an impressive ability to turn its head. This sharp movement helps the mantis keep a watchful eye on potential prey as it stalks through the foliage. Its specialized front legs are not just for show, they are adapted for swift and precise strikes, ensuring that when the mantis makes its move, it's both effective and efficient. With such extraordinary adaptations, the wandering violin mantis proves that in the animal kingdom, survival often depends on being unseen. How do you think these skills help it in the wild? Here's something incredible about sympathy and empathy. While both terms revolve around understanding feelings, they play very different roles in how we connect with others. Sympathy is when we feel for someone, often projecting our own feelings onto their situation. For instance, if a friend loses a pet, we might express sorrow similar to what we experienced during our own loss. In contrast, empathy calls for a deeper understanding. We honor another person's pain without making it about ourselves. A true empath can sense the emotional state of another and respond compassionately, bridging the gap between knowing and feeling. Interestingly, While some people with psychopathic traits can intellectually grasp emotions, they struggle to feel them, highlighting the profound nature of empathy. This difference suggests empathy fosters meaningful relationships, enriching our shared human experience. How can we cultivate more empathy in our daily lives? Here's something incredible about adipose preservation. Under specific conditions, a body can transform into a waxy substance known as adipose or grave wax. This fascinating process occurs when body fat breaks down due to the action of soil enzymes after death. These enzymes interact with the fats in the body, leading to a chemical reaction that changes the fat into a soft, waxy material. This natural phenomenon usually happens in damp, anaerobic environments, where the lack of oxygen slows down the typical decomposition processes. Adipose can effectively preserve the body for years, often found in old graves or archaeological sites. It's like nature's way of wrapping the remains in a protective layer. This unique preservation has intrigued scientists and historians alike, shedding light on how bodies decompose and the conditions that can alter this process. Isn't it amazing how our natural world can create such unusual forms of preservation? Did you know that emoji started in Japan's mobile internet revolution? The emoji, a colorful and expressive tool we now use daily, was invented by Shigetaka Kurita. While working on Japan's first mobile internet system in the late 1990s, Kurita realized that plain text couldn't always capture emotions. To solve this, he designed a set of 126 pixel-based icons that included faces, weather symbols, and everyday objects. This simple yet brilliant innovation allowed people to convey feelings and ideas more vividly than ever before. By adding visual flair to messages, emojis transformed how we communicate, making conversations feel more personal and engaging. Today, emojis have become a global phenomenon, with thousands of options available to represent everything from emotions to food. It's fascinating to think that a small project from Japan could evolve into a universal language that connects millions of people worldwide. Ever wonder why sailors feared falling off the Earth? For centuries, the belief that the Earth was flat loomed large in the minds of many people, including sailors. When ships set sail from port, seafarers often worried about reaching the edge of their known world, where they imagined the ocean would drop off into nothingness. This idea wasn't just a myth, it stemmed from ancient cultures that lacked the scientific knowledge we have today about our planet's round shape. Maps of the time often depicted the Earth as flat, causing sailors to believe that venturing too far would result in plummeting into an abyss. Legends of sea monsters and treacherous waters added to their fears. However, as explorers like Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan sailed further and documented their journeys, they began to unveil the truth about our spherical Earth. Their courageous adventures helped change minds and boost confidence in exploration, proving that the world is much larger and more wondrous than anyone had imagined. Did you know about the Boeing 727 hotel in Costa Rica? Hotel Costa Verde offers an amazing lodging experience by transforming a vintage 1965 Boeing 727 into a luxurious suite. Imagine staying in a plane nestled in the lush rainforest, surrounded by the stunning beauty of Manuel Antonio. This unique hotel provides panoramic views that make you feel like you're part of nature. But it's not just a plane, it's equipped with modern amenities to ensure a comfortable stay. Guests can enjoy a private terrace, perfect for sipping coffee while listening to the sounds of the rainforest. You can even spot exotic wildlife right from your room. The hotel's creative use of the aircraft truly redefines what a vacation can be. Instead of an ordinary hotel room, you get a cozy space that's a piece of aviation history. Who knew you could experience both adventure and comfort at the same time? If you're looking for a memorable getaway, a stay in this Boeing 727 might just be the perfect fit. Hard to believe, but monkeys use tools too. Certain monkey species, like macaques, have shown remarkable behavior in using tools to help them find food. These intelligent primates employ stones to crack open hard nuts, showcasing their ability to solve problems much like we do. Imagine a monkey sitting on a rock, picking up a heavy stone and smartly smashing it against a nut until it breaks. A fascinating sight to witness. Additionally, macaques use sticks to fish for insects hiding in tree trunks, demonstrating their resourcefulness. This tool use indicates that monkeys possess advanced cognitive skills, allowing them to adapt to their environment and exploit available resources. So, next time you see a monkey, remember it might just be using a clever tactic to get a tasty snack. How cool is that? What makes the mayfly's life cycle so fascinating? The mayfly, often called the ephemeral, holds the record for one of the shortest adult life cycles in the insect world. Some species live only a few hours as adults, which is a stark contrast to many other insects that enjoy weeks or even months of life. This incredible speed of life is part of a clever survival strategy. After emerging from the water, where they spend most of their lives as nymphs, mayflies burst into the air for a brief, frenzied mating period. During this time, they focus on reproduction, ensuring that their species continues despite their short lives. Interestingly, after mating, they often die within just hours. This might sound sad, but it's actually nature's way of maximizing their chances for survival through speedy reproduction. The rapid and intense life of the mayfly is a unique reminder of how diverse life on Earth can be and how different strategies can ensure the persistence of species. Isn't it remarkable how such a tiny creature can have such a significant role in its ecosystem? Ever thought about why healthcare projects often start with negotiation? In the initial phase of any healthcare project, professionals juggle emergency response with negotiation strategies that have been fine-tuned over time. Why is this mix so crucial? Well, healthcare settings can present unique challenges, from sudden patient influxes to unexpected supply shortages. By implementing these strategies early on, teams can quickly address urgent needs while also ensuring that all stakeholders, from doctors to suppliers, are on the same page. This combination helps maintain calm and efficiency when time is of the essence. For example, if a new clinic opens in a busy area, negotiating with local suppliers and emergency services can mean the difference between a smooth launch and a chaotic opening day. So, understanding the importance of these initial steps is key to the success of healthcare projects. Believe it or not, an atomic bomb fell in South Carolina. In 1950, a U.S. Air Force B-47 bomber accidentally dropped an unarmed nuclear bomb near Mars Bluff, creating quite a stir. Luckily, the bomb didn't have its plutonium core, so it didn't detonate like a nuclear weapon. However, the conventional explosives inside went off, resulting in a massive explosion that carved out a notable crater in the ground. This shocking incident illuminated the dangers of transporting nuclear weapons, even when they are not armed. The blast damaged several nearby homes, leaving families in a state of panic and confusion. While no one was killed, the event raised serious questions about safety protocols regarding nuclear armaments during peacetime. Can you imagine living near the site of such a close call with history? This extraordinary mishap serves as a reminder of the unexpected risks faced during military operations. Here's a wild fact about Vulpix's original name. When Pokémon was first being created, one character that caught everyone's attention was Vulpix. This adorable fox-like Pokémon was initially intended to be called Foxfire, which perfectly captures its fiery nature and its inspiration. A fox. Vulpix is known for its 6 orange curled tails that not only make it look cute, but also symbolize its powerful abilities related to fire. The developers decided to change the name to Vulpix, which combines the Latin word for fox, vulpes, with the number 6, alluding to its distinctive tails. Isn't it fascinating how names can shape our perception of characters? While Foxfire sounds cool and catchy, Vulpix has become iconic in the Pokémon universe, representing the charm and mystery of fire-type Pokémon. The change reflects how creativity transforms during the design process. You won't believe this about Dracula's castle. This famous fortress in Romania, often linked to the notorious Vlad the Impaler, actually has little to do with him. In fact, historical evidence suggests that Vlad may never have set foot in the castle at all. So how did this eerie site become associated with such a notorious figure? The answer lies in clever marketing. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, enterprising promoters capitalized on the legend of Dracula to draw visitors to the castle. They transformed the abandoned fortress into a tourist hotspot, even though its history as a defensive stronghold is both rich and fascinating. With its towering walls and medieval architecture, the castle still captivates imaginations today. Visitors can explore its rooms steeped in history and envision what life was like in a fortress meant to protect against invaders. So next time you think of Dracula, remember the real story behind the castle. Can you believe the largest family is in Yakutsk? This city, known as the coldest in the world, is home to Oksana and Alexander, an inspiring couple who have raised 22 children. Surprisingly, 18 of these kids are adopted, showcasing the couple's enormous dedication to creating a loving family environment, even in extreme conditions. Despite the chilling winter temperatures that can drop below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, their home has become a warm refuge and an extraordinary place for the children to thrive. Oksana and Alexander's family embodies resilience and warmth, proving that love can flourish in the harshest climates. They not only provide shelter, but also foster strong bonds and invaluable life lessons in a community that often faces adversities. Their story offers a powerful reminder of the strength found in family and compassion, even when life outside can be so unforgiving. How incredible is it that in such a cold city, they have created a vibrant, bustling household filled with laughter and love? Did you know ferrets snooze for 18 hours a day? These energetic little creatures love their beauty sleep. In the wild, ferrets are nocturnal hunters, meaning they're mostly active during the night. To support their natural sleep patterns, it's best to create a dark environment where they can rest undisturbed. This darkness helps replenish their melatonin levels, a hormone that plays a crucial role in regulating their sleep-wake cycles. A cozy, quiet area allows ferrets to recharge, ensuring they wake up ready to play and explore. When they're not napping, ferrets are curious and playful, often getting into mischief or bonding with their human companions. So if you own a ferret, remember that giving them plenty of time to snooze is just as important as playtime. Aren't these little furballs fascinating? What if I told you leaders can be too friendly? A fascinating study with 260 college students found that while extroverted leaders are generally popular, being overly assertive or excessively warm can actually backfire. This study highlights a critical balance in leadership traits. When leaders exhibit extreme behaviors, they might seem less relatable or trustworthy, which can make people uncomfortable. Imagine a class project where the leader is so enthusiastic that it feels overwhelming. This could create a disconnect among team members. Conversely, a leader who is too assertive might intimidate others, stifling open communication. The findings suggest that great leadership involves a sweet spot, being confident yet approachable. It shows how important it is for leaders to adapt their style to connect effectively with their teams. What do you think makes an ideal leader? Surprisingly, it's a fact that lightning loves Lake Victoria. This stunning lake, located in Africa, isn't just famous for its beauty, it's also known for being one of the most lightning-prone places on the planet. Why does this happen? Well, the region's unique weather patterns create perfect conditions for thunderstorms to form almost daily. Tall structures, open spaces, and conductive materials attract lightning, making places like Lake Victoria particularly vulnerable. During storms, the charged particles in the atmosphere build up, causing electrical discharges that result in lightning strikes. This phenomenon isn't random. It follows specific patterns rooted in physics and geography. So the next time you see a storm brewing over a tall building or an open field, remember that lightning is following its own rules, striking the same places time and time again. Hard to believe, but chocolate can be deadly. In Pennsylvania and New Jersey, 2 factory workers tragically lost their lives in separate incidents involving massive vats of melted chocolate. In 2002, one worker fell into a staggering 4,500-liter vat, unable to escape the literal sea of chocolate surrounding them. Just 7 years later, another worker was knocked into a vat by a mixing blade. These heartbreaking incidents highlight the often overlooked dangers of industrial food production. When you think of chocolate factories, delightful images may come to mind, like Willy Wonka's whimsical creations. However, the reality is that the machinery and processes involved can be perilous, particularly in environments where safety protocols may be compromised. The story of these workers serves as a reminder that even the sweetest jobs can carry serious risks. What measures can be taken to ensure safer working conditions in such industries? Ever thought about why BP spent millions on a logo? In 2000, BP, the oil giant, invested a jaw-dropping $201 million in redesigning its logo, unveiling a fresh green and yellow helio symbol. This major rebranding effort aimed to showcase BP's commitment to cleaner energy and environmental responsibility. However, many critics viewed the new design as inconsistent with BP's deep-rooted oil industry heritage. The bright colors and modern symbol were meant to signal a shift towards sustainability, but some questioned if this transformation was genuine or just a clever marketing trick. This hefty price tag highlights how crucial branding can be in shaping how the public perceives a company. It raises an interesting question. Can a logo alone change our feelings about a business, especially one traditionally associated with fossil fuels? Believe it or not, Texas once had a flying humanoid. In 2009, the skies over Texas became a scene of both intrigue and confusion when locals reported seeing a strange figure soaring through the air. Some claimed it was a witch, while others insisted it seemed more like a demon. However, the truth was far less mysterious. It turned out to be a man testing a jet-powered wingsuit. This incident sheds light on how our imaginations can get the better of us, especially when faced with something unusual. Witnesses, caught up in the moment, jumped to conclusions without knowing the full story. The event sparked conversations about how quickly fear and curiosity can blur the line between reality and fantasy. So the next time you witness something strange in the sky, ask yourself, could there be a more logical explanation? Believe it or not, cleaner shrimp are ocean superheroes. The Indo-Pacific cleaner, shrimp or Lismara amboinensis, is more than just a colorful crustacean you'll find in vibrant reefs. It's an essential player in marine ecosystems. These tiny creatures set up cleaning stations, where fish line up to get rid of parasites and dead skin. This not only keeps the fish healthy, but also strengthens the entire reef community. Remarkably, while they munch on debris, cleaner shrimp pose no threat to corals or other aquarium species, making them a beneficial addition to underwater habitats. Their striking colors and energetic movements capture the attention of divers and snorkelers alike, showcasing the beauty of marine life. So next time you see a cleaner shrimp hard at work, remember that it's not just the fish that benefit from this tiny superhero skills. Did you know that wolf populations in Europe are booming? In the last decade, these majestic creatures have made a powerful comeback, increasing by an astonishing 60% from 2012 to 2022. With current estimates suggesting there are now over 20,000 wolves roaming various landscapes across the continent, this resurgence marks a significant success in wildlife conservation efforts. This revival is attributed to a combination of factors, including the establishment of protected areas and stricter hunting regulations. Wolves play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems by controlling deer and other herbivore populations. As they thrive, they also contribute to biodiversity, bringing life back to areas where they had previously disappeared. This rise in wolf numbers sparks important conversations about coexistence with human communities. Are we ready to embrace these incredible animals back into our natural environments? Believe it or not, China created paper money over 1,000 years ago. During the Tang Dynasty, around the 7th century, people started using paper as currency, revolutionizing trade. Before this, folks relied heavily on metal coins or valuable items like salt and spices to buy and sell goods, making transactions a bit clunky. Imagine hauling around heavy coins or a bag of spices for a simple purchase. Paper money, on the other hand, was lightweight and easy to carry, which made everyday trading much simpler. This innovation quickly gained popularity as it allowed people to exchange value without the burden of physical heaviness. Merchants found that they could conduct larger transactions with less hassle, paving the way for more complex economies. Paper money spread from China to other parts of the world, influencing the way we handle finances even today. So next time you reach for a bill, remember its fascinating history that dates back to ancient China. How amazing is it that convenience sparked such a big change in our financial systems? Have you ever wondered why airlines love air miles? Airlines actually earn more from selling air miles than from ticket sales. For every mile a passenger flies, airlines make between 1.5 to 2.5 cents. This might seem small, but when you add up all those miles from millions of travelers, it turns into a massive profit. Customers often think of air miles as just a loyalty perk, but they represent a huge revenue source for airlines. Many people collect these miles, sometimes knowing little about how they impact airline finances. The revenue from selling air miles allows airlines to offer lower ticket prices or add more services, creating a win-win situation for businesses and customers alike. So next time you book a flight or think about redeeming miles, remember that you're part of a bigger picture, one that involves a complex web of airline profits and customer loyalty. What will you do with your miles next? Prepare to be amazed by medical errors' deadly impact. According to a startling study from 2017, medical mistakes claim the lives of over 250,000 people every year in the United States alone. This shocking statistic makes medical errors the third leading cause of death, right behind heart disease and cancer. These errors can range from incorrect medications to surgical mistakes and even misdiagnoses. Imagine being in a hospital where you expect to receive care, only to find that a mistake could potentially harm rather than heal you. This alarming situation raises critical questions about patient safety in healthcare settings. With so many lives at stake, healthcare providers are urged to prioritize education and implement systems designed to minimize errors. What changes need to happen to ensure our safety when we step into a medical facility? Discover the roots of Missouri's intriguing name. The name Missouri comes from the Missouri tribe of Sioux Indians, who once called this region home. This name is thought to mean town of the large canoes, highlighting the tribe's deep connection to the mighty Mississippi River and its surrounding waterways. These large canoes were essential for transportation and trade, allowing the tribe to navigate their lush territory. Even today, Missouri's identity pays homage to this rich history, with many rivers winding through the state. The legacy of the Missouri tribe is not just a distant memory, it shapes the culture and spirit of the state. By learning about these roots, we gain a better understanding of how indigenous cultures have influenced modern communities. So next time you hear the name Missouri, think about the remarkable history that flows beneath its surface. What other stories could place names tell us? Here's something incredible about life in Bière. In the unique community of Bière, months were filled with a different kind of intensity, where inhabitants only experienced life fully during the fall season. This period brought on a curious sense of guilt among the people for the goodness and joy they felt. It was as if their happiness clashed with the harsh realities around them. To seek a blessing and gain approval for their way of life, the residents took a significant journey to Rome to meet the Pope. This trip was pivotal, not just for the people of Bière, but also for Guta, a notable figure who accompanied them. Both the Pope and Guta faced tests of faith and character during this encounter, facing challenges that would determine their beliefs and the fate of Bière itself. The journey served as a bridge between two worlds, revealing the struggles of holding on to one's identity amidst the quest for acceptance. What lessons can we learn from Bière's story? Explore the eerie world of Victorian postmortem photography. In the 19th century, families faced a unique way to remember their loved ones who had passed away through postmortem photography. This practice involved taking portraits of deceased relatives, often dressed in their best clothes, to capture a final memory. As strange as it may sound today, many saw this as a way to honor and celebrate a person's life. These haunting yet touching pictures often featured the deceased in serene poses, sometimes even propped up as if they were still alive. This ritual reflected the customs of mourning during the Victorian era, where death was a frequent part of life, and memorials took on great importance. Families would keep these photographs as cherished reminders, displaying them in their homes. Although this practice may seem macabre to us now, it offered comfort to grieving families and gave insights into the ways people coped with loss during that time. Can you imagine how different our views on grief would be today without such a fascinating history? Did you know bumper cars were meant to avoid collisions? Surprisingly, these funfair favorites were originally designed with a very different purpose in mind. The first patent for bumper cars was filed in 1920 by a company named Dodge M. Rather than promoting chaotic crashes, they aimed to create a game focused on collision avoidance. This unique design featured cars that fell apart upon impact, which made it essential for players to navigate carefully to avoid wrecks. Over time, the concept evolved, and people began to embrace the joy of bumping into each other, leading to the bumper cars we know today. While modern bumper cars are built to withstand impacts, the initial idea was all about skill and finesse. Picture a world where riders tried to dodge each other instead of colliding. It's fascinating to think how a game designed for caution turned into a crowd favorite, centered on playful crashes. Next time you hop in a bumper car, remember its origins and the unexpected path that brought such joy to amusement parks everywhere. Here's a wild fact about tree frogs. These fascinating creatures are not just cute, they're also surprisingly long-lived. Generally measuring around 10 centimeters in length, tree frogs can grow to be quite a remarkable sight, especially when perched on a branch or leaf. But what truly sets them apart is their lifespan. In captivity, these little amphibians can live for up to 16 years, which is quite impressive considering many other small animals don't share the same longevity. Their vibrant colors and unique calls make tree frogs a favorite among nature enthusiasts. They thrive in diverse habitats, from rainforests to gardens, and play a crucial role in the ecosystem as both predators and prey. Have you ever seen a tree frog up close? Their delicate features and agile movements are a true testament to nature's wonders. Is Waiahakua Cave the world's most amazing sea cave? This stunning natural wonder located in Hawaii holds the title of the second largest sea cave globally, stretching an incredible 1,150 feet in length. Visitors can enter the cave through two separate openings, each offering a unique experience. As you step inside, be prepared to be mesmerized by the breathtaking waterfalls that cascade dramatically from the rocky ceilings, creating a magical atmosphere. The play of light on the water and walls enhances the cave's beauty, making it a photographer's paradise. Moreover, the surrounding marine life and intricate rock formations add to the allure of this hidden gem. Whether you're an adventure seeker or a nature lover, exploring Waiahakua Cave offers a chance to witness the raw power of nature. So who's ready to dive into this incredible adventure? Did you know about Absolute Vodka's secret ingredient? This premium vodka brand uses 2 pounds of winter wheat in every bottle, chosen specifically for its high starch content and ability to thrive without pesticides or fertilizers. Winter wheat is truly remarkable. It grows during the colder months, making it a resilient and sustainable choice for crafting quality vodka. By avoiding harmful chemicals, Absolute Vodka not only produces a cleaner product, but also aligns with eco-friendly practices, which are increasingly important in today's market. This dedication to purity and sustainability has helped Absolute Vodka earn a reputation as one of the top premium vodka brands across the globe. With such careful attention to ingredient selection and production methods, it's no wonder that Absolute Vodka stands out in a crowded field. So the next time you pour a glass, you can appreciate the thoughtfulness behind that smooth sip. Hard to believe, but cockroach parts can be in your coffee. The FDA allows trace amounts of cockroach parts in your coffee, permitting up to 10% by volume. This odd regulation is due to cockroaches often infesting coffee bean storage facilities, making it nearly impossible to remove all traces of them. So the next time you sip your morning brew, you might unknowingly consume tiny bits of these critters. Interestingly, researchers studying coffee may develop allergies to both the beverage and cockroaches, creating a bizarre connection between the two. While it sounds unappetizing, this doesn't mean your coffee is unsafe. It's about what's manageable in food production. In fact, many other foods have similar tolerances for insect fragments, and these standards aim to keep our food supply safe and affordable. So does that change how you feel about your daily cup? Let's uncover the truth about the saguaro cactus. This iconic plant thrives in the Sonoran Desert, known for its unique and impressive characteristics. Despite its towering height, standing up to 20 meters, the saguaro cactus grows incredibly slowly, reaching less than 1 meter in 20 years. This means you could see a saguaro that takes decades to grow just a few feet. But don't let its slow growth fool you. These cacti are tough survivors, often living for around 200 years. They adapt to the harsh desert climate, storing water in their thick flesh to endure long periods of drought. The saguaro's size isn't just for show, it provides a vital habitat for various desert creatures. Birds like the Gila woodpecker drill holes in the cactus for nesting, and other animals use it as a shelter. It plays a key role in its ecosystem, interacting with numerous species. So next time you see a saguaro, remember, you're looking at a remarkable survivor of the desert landscape that has witnessed centuries of change. Hard to believe, but slow TV is a hit. This unique genre, which started in Norway, encompasses unedited broadcasts showcasing simple everyday activities like a scenic 7-hour train journey or salmon swimming upstream during their annual migration. Imagine plopping down on your couch and watching a train wind its way through breathtaking landscapes or witnessing the serene struggle of fish against fast-moving water. The appeal lies in its calming, meditative quality, offering viewers a peaceful escape from the fast-paced world around them. Instead of dramatic plots and flashy visuals, slow TV invites you to embrace the beauty of the ordinary, making it an immersive experience that feels both refreshing and comforting. So next time you're searching for something to watch, why not try something different and dive into the world of slow TV? It might just be the perfect remedy for a hectic day. Here's a wild fact about Crunchyroll's surprising start. Crunchyroll, a well-known anime streaming platform, actually began its journey in 2006 as an illegal site. At first, it allowed users to upload unlicensed anime content, which obviously wasn't cool for creators. However, things took a turn when the founders realized the huge demand for anime worldwide. With the help of venture capital funding, Crunchyroll evolved from its sketchy beginnings into a legitimate business. By securing licenses from Japanese studios, it transformed into a key player in global anime distribution. Today, Crunchyroll offers a vast library of shows, caters to millions of fans, and even supports creators by paying for licenses. This remarkable transition showcases how a platform can learn from its past and positively impact an entire industry. Who knew that illegal beginnings could lead to such a success story? You won't believe this about Tolkien's dwarves. J.R.R. Tolkien, the brilliant mind behind the beloved Lord of the Rings series, had a fascinating hand in shaping the way we spell dwarves. Before Tolkien, the term dwarfish was commonly used, which many found clumsy. Tolkien introduced his own spellings, dwarves and dwarfs, in his writings to not only enhance the uniqueness of his fantasy world, but also to clarify this intriguing race. His meticulous attention to language and detail not only captivated readers, but also influenced many modern dictionaries to accept his corrections. Today, when you see dwarves, it's a nod to the rich lore created by Tolkien, reminding us that the world of literature can evolve. Isn't it amazing how one author's choices can redefine language and impact generations of readers? Let's uncover the truth about Tampa Bay's rat law. In Tampa Bay, Florida, it's actually illegal for rats to leave docked ships. This unusual law points to a serious concern: preventing the spread of disease. Ships historically transported not just goods but also pests, which could cause significant health risks. By keeping rats confined to their vessels, the law aims to reduce the chances of infections affecting the local population. This regulation emphasizes the importance of pest control not just for ship owners, but for communities relying on a healthy environment. It's a fascinating blend of maritime tradition and modern public health measures. So next time you hear about rats in a port, remember this quirky law and the serious intent behind it, ensuring the safety of everyone in the Bay Area. Did you know the Hemsworth brothers are Hollywood stars? This Australian family has taken the entertainment world by storm, becoming a household name around the globe. Chris, Liam, and Luke Hemsworth are not just brothers. They are accomplished actors bringing diverse talents to the screen. Chris, known for his role as Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has wowed audiences with his heroic charm and physical prowess. Liam, on the other hand, gained fame through his performance in the Hunger Games series, showcasing his ability to capture emotion and tension. Luke, although less known, has made his mark with notable appearances in TV shows and films. Growing up in a small town in Australia, the brothers always had a passion for acting, often performing in school plays and local theaters. Their journey to success isn't just about talent, it's about hard work, determination, and supporting each other along the way. As the Hemsworths continue to star in blockbuster films and television series, they inspire fans to pursue their dreams in the competitive world of entertainment. Guess what really drives London's snowy Christmases? As of 2024, London has recorded only 6 white Christmases since 1960, making those rare snowy holidays a magical exception rather than the norm. Surprisingly, the city's climate is heavily influenced by the Atlantic Ocean, which keeps temperatures milder even in winter. This means that instead of fluffy snowflakes, Londoners often experience chilly rain or just a brisk winter breeze. The combination of urban heat, where buildings and roads retain warmth, also plays a significant role in preventing snow accumulation. This rarity adds an enchanting charm to those few occasions when the city sparkles under a fresh blanket of snow. It's a delightful treat for residents and visitors alike as they sip hot cocoa and stroll through the twinkling streets. So as Christmas approaches, will this be another year without snow in London? Here's a wild fact about hypertrichosis. Hypertrichosis is a rare medical condition that results in excessive hair growth all over the body, giving some individuals a striking resemblance to werewolves. Imagine having hair covering your face, arms, and even your back. This condition is incredibly rare and can be genetic or acquired, stemming from various factors such as hormonal changes or certain medications. While it might sound alarming, people with hypertrichosis often embrace their unique appearance and share their experiences to raise awareness. One of the most famous cases was the Wolfman of the Circus, who astounded audiences with his striking features. Even though this condition can lead to health concerns, especially regarding social interactions, many individuals lead normal lives. Understanding hypertrichosis helps us appreciate the diversity of human experiences and highlights how beauty can come in many forms. Have you ever seen someone with hypertrichosis or thought about its impact on self-acceptance? Hard to believe, but earth scrapers might reshape cities. Imagine a city where buildings grow down instead of up, creating vast spaces underground. BNKR Arquitectura has a fascinating plan for a 65-story inverted pyramid beneath Mexico City's Central Square. This innovative design features a hollow center that allows light and air to filter in, making room for parks, homes, and offices all underground. Picture strolling through a park while standing in a building that's sitting several stories below the surface. A similar idea was proposed for Arizona's Lavender Pit Mine, showcasing how we can rethink urban landscapes. While no earth scrapers have been built yet, the possibilities are exciting. These groundbreaking concepts could redefine urban development, offering innovative solutions to crowded cities and the challenges of climate change. Are you ready to explore the hidden world beneath our feet? Guess what really drives substance durability? When we think about materials that last, one prominent example is concrete, a mixture that's been used for thousands of years. From the ancient Roman structures like the Pantheon to modern skyscrapers, concrete has proven its strength and longevity. Its unique composition, made from cement, water, and aggregates, allows it to endure harsh weather and heavy loads, making it an essential part of construction worldwide. Interestingly, the durability of concrete stems from a chemical process known as hydration, where water reacts with cement to form a solid mass. This not only creates a strong bond, but also allows for versatility in building designs. Moreover, researchers are exploring ways to enhance concrete's lifespan further by adding different materials and developing new mixtures. Think of all the bridges, roads, and buildings we see every day. Most of them rely on concrete. As we continue to innovate and improve on this ancient material, it raises a fascinating question about how our structures will evolve and whether we'll find even more durable options in the future.